Hello. So, I have a hankering for some meatballs, barbecue meatballs. I can't call this channel completely carnivore, but that is definitely like the foundation of my diet. I definitely am a lot stricter at times. So I go through phases where I'm real strict, just to animal products. And then other times I kind of back off a little and have a little more leniency. I'm gonna make meatballs. I'm using some sausage, and then I have some ground beef with heart, kidney, and liver. And I get this from US Wellness Meats. Eggs, and then some panko breadcrumbs. And these are barbecue flavored. I've never done this, so you're experimenting with me. And honestly, well, I've made meatballs, but not, keto, paleo, whatever you want to call it, meatballs before. So, I do this a lot in the kitchen where I sort of experiment with things. Most everything turns out pretty well. Just, years of being in the kitchen and kind of figuring things out. So I'm just winging it. There's no real recipe here. I'm just kind of going on, how I would make traditional meatballs with breadcrumbs and, covered in the sauces. And I think what my plan is I'm going to bake them. And then I think I'm going to put them in my air fryer with some rendered duck fat and crisp up the edges. Sort of deep fry it in the duck fat. Duck fat is absolutely one of my favorite things to cook with. It's so good for you, and I think it tastes way better than beef tallow. There's definitely a reason why chefs call it liquid gold. It's just so good. And I do a lot of deep frying with my rendered duck fat. I also get that from US Wellness Meats. I am not an affiliate for them. So I'm not a sellout, not that I would be. I do really love a lot of their things, especially this this burger that has the organ meats in it, because I'm not a fan of organ meats. I'll eat chicken livers, but I do that in onions, garlic, butter, lots of bacon. And I feel like I have to get like each one of those ingredients in every bite to get down the liver. Chicken liver, I think, is not as strong as other livers. I have yet to try bison. I haven't tried bison or sheep, lamb. I have tried elk and antelope liver. Those, however, were breaded and deep fried, but they were good. Yep, I do try to get a fair amount of wild game when I can, and actually this fall I plan to do a lot of hunting, of which I will be posting on here. I'm in the market for a new bow. I sold my bow eons ago when I went through my divorce, and now that my kids aren't little and they can actually hunt with me, and I actually have a bit more time on my hands, I'm planning on doing a lot more hunting. I just got a brand new scope for my rifle. I've got a 30-06. So I'm just winging it. I'm trying out a 1/4 cup for now and get it mixed in, and I may end up putting in a little bit more of this. It's a barbecue flavored keto panko rind crumb. So instead of getting the pork rinds yourself and crumbling them all up, they're already ready. and flavors. So I'm mixing the sausage in with the beef, the burger, kidney, heart, and liver. I do like heart. I've made it a couple of different ways. I've put it in a chili before. I've breaded it with panko and deep fried it. I've literally sliced it thin and cooked it up as tacos or as just like steaks. And I can even get my kids to eat some heart, and I'll probably be doing some heart recipes later on this week once we get through this. So this is actually mixing pretty well, and I don't think it's gonna need much more panko. So I've got 2 kids about middle school age, and I've actually been really trying hard to get them sort of in this primal way of living too. And actually went to their schools today and brought them their lunches. Salmon, it was freshly cooked salmon, butter bites, and I was in a hurry, so they didn't get quite what I was hoping, but they got salmon, some butter bites, and some cheese, mozzarella cheese stick. And I've actually gone into their rooms and done so much minimalizing, gotten rid of a lot of things, toys, just, they don't need all that crap. And then I took screens away, and I don't know if they'll ever get them back, because the interesting thing is they're not fighting with each other nearly as often. I've been picking them up after school, and we're going to the gym after school, and I'm teaching them how to lift weights and do plyometrics. And then after that, I kind of just let them play. Like they have the option of going to the pool. They can go to the rock climbing wall. They can play basketball. And it's been kind of interesting. I'll tell you more, because we're kind of just new into this. It'll be interesting to see how they improve at school and in their sports. They both are wrestlers and have expressed interest in some other sports like running and basketball and cheerleading. So I'll keep you posted on this little experiment. But okay, here we go. We got us some meatballs. So I'm just gonna get these all balled up. I'm gonna put them in the oven, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, and then deep fry them. All right, so I've got my meatballs ready for the oven. I'm gonna go ahead and toss them in. I'm gonna kind of watch it and play it by ear, but probably 10 minutes, I'd say. And then I'm going to crisp up the edges in my air fryer. Kids, I'll let them have some barbecue sauce, but I'll probably just eat them as is. And this will be the only thing that I have for dinner. Which is it's a super nutritious meal. Pork is, it's high in B1, vitamin B1, which is an incredibly important vitamin to get, and a lot of people are deficient in it. Heart, so I've got ground heart in there. It's really high in CoQ10. Liver is super high in iron and B9. Kidneys, I don't even know. I'd have to look that one up, to be honest. By the way, kidney, I have not found a way to cook kidney that's good. I have tried, I can't do it. This is the only way I can get kidney down. I have, however, dehydrated kidney and pulverized it in, I think I used a coffee grinder, like a brand new coffee grinder, and encapsulated it and got it down the hatch that way. Time consuming, yes, but kidney is super good for you. And then, there's kind of this saying that, if your heart needs attention, eat more heart. If your liver needs more attention, eat liver, so on and so forth. Organ meats are very good for you. So this is how I get them in. All right, so I've got the meatballs out of the oven, going into my air fryer. Rendered duck fat. Love this stuff. Again, I get it from US Wellness Meats. I just love them. I think that their products are high quality. I notice a difference when I use them, and it ships super fast. They have decent sales, you know, so I try to capitalize on those. I do a lot of buying meat locally too. So there's a couple ranches here locally that I will buy from. There's my rendered duck fat that I will buy from. And God bless them, they'll even deliver. So I'm gonna put these in the air fryer. Okay, let's take a peek. Oh yeah, they're crisping up nice. So I'm going to just give them a flip. All right, so I got one out of the air fryer to sample. It's pretty hot. So good. So good. Yep. Definitely encourage you to try it. I'm gonna get some different flavors going with that panko. Would love an Italian meatball for a spaghetti replica. Yeah, that's delicious.